So it's a gorgeous Sunday morning, not a cloud in the sky, and it is the Great Gathering at the Stibington Diner. We've done these before. This is about the third one I've done now. The boys are already gone there, so we're going to head down there, have a look round. Might be a bit quiet because it's a bank holiday, but who knows? You know, it's worth a look anyway. But we're going to head down to the Stibington Diner. We're going to have a look what cars are there, and well, have a chat with the boy, have a walk around. So join me, why don't you? Here we are, we're coming up to the Stibington Diner. We're in Stibington, as the sign suggests, and we are following a Saab. The Saab Sonnet, which I've seen before around, and these, I was watching something on YouTube and I can't remember what it was now. I think it might have been Hubnut, or maybe it was even Adam C, don't know. But these are quite rare. Not many of them about at all. Now I've had a pre-warning from the boy, and he says it's absolutely rammed, and he wasn't kidding at all. It is absolutely rammed. Quite a surprise for a bank holiday, I'll be totally honest. So let's try, and I think the word is try at the moment, to find a parking space. I'm going to shut up the sunroof and everything. There seems to be a little bit of a shortage already of parking spaces. Not sure where the boy's gone and parked. Trying to find him. I think he's at the front. I think I can just see his roof. So I think what I'm going to do is go past the entrance, and I'm going to find myself a spot somewhere in the car park out the way. Ooh, 350 kettle. Or was it 750 kettle? Very nice, whatever it was. What can I see so far? We have got Mustangs. My God, look out! We could all die. XR3i Cabriolet, Capris, Rovers, MGs, Honda S2000. Interesting. Obviously an MR2 because the boy's here. I'm going to just skip round this lot. Oh my word! I think we have a McLaren as well. Excellent stuff. So I'm going to park. Oh, and a Type R as well. I'm going to park near this lovely old VTR, and avoiding the phone zombie. Yeah, I'm going to park myself just there. I think that will do that quite nicely. Right, I'm going to find the boy, and so here we are. First job of the day, I think. Find the boy. Let's have a look round. We're going to have a look round these later, all the nice shiny engines and everything. We're looking for a red MR2. Yeah, I think this is certainly the fullest I've ever seen it. I can see him. Let's head over.
Hello.
Hi, boy.
You finally made it then?
Finally made it, yeah.
And you managed to get parked?
Just, yeah. Excellent. Hello. It's a phone zombie.
Just got a comment on the post up there.
All right, excellent. Whoa, hello. An old MG. Very nice. Oh, it's tiny. So here, Stibington, it is rammed. just have a little walk around and see what you can see. There's another event that's going on soon, so that'll be worth having a look on. There you go, so a little bit of advertising for the Baron meet. Nice. Old V8 Rover, used to love those years ago as a kid. It's a nice tidy one as well. Oh, bless you. I don't know why, but I've always fancied one of these. Could never afford one, far too expensive for me. But, quite nice. Oh, hay fever?
Yep.
Oh dear, you're going to be suffering today then.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Should have taken a tablet before I came out, really.
You should have done, really. I've got some in my car if you want.
Yeah, I'll have them in a bit then.
And the old MG. I seem to remember these being called an Austin as well many years ago. They were branded either as MG or Austin. Yeah, it's nice and tidy, very tidy. Some very nice cars here today. Something from my youth, the old XR3i. Always used to fascinate me the dash in these because they had lights all over the place, and for the time they had brake lights, low oil pressure warning lights and low oil lights and brake wear lights. It's something incredible. And you're talking the early 80s, but there you go. It's one of the EFI versions, very nice.
I went to the interview in the middle of last week.
And again, so it used to own many years ago, the Capris. Had 2 or 3 of these. Kind of wish I had one now, really.
Well, how much they cost, I'm sure.
Yeah, oh, they've got it ridiculously. I also wanted the 280 Brooklyns that had the 2 litre S, the 3 litre S. I had a Mark 1, and for a very brief time to repair it, I had the Tickford, which now you can't buy for love nor money. But there you go, such is life. And I love the S2000. They're a nice screamy VTEC engine in them.
Yes.
Yeah, so when I hear those, I miss my old Civic. Nice little MG again. Oh, Rovers everywhere today in, what is it, Theopathitis or something his name? Jewish Racing Brown or something?
Something along those lines.
Was that the 2 litre twin cam? Twin carb rather? Twin cam, 2.2 twin cam. Twin carb, get it right. And another leg row. I know somebody would like one of those.
Yeah.
There's a guy I follow called Hubnut, and he absolutely loves Allegros. In fact, he likes a lot of old cars. Yeah, and an old ambulance in the background as well. Have a quick look at that. That is, I'm going to say under restoration, but wow.
Might be a bit drafty.
You couldn't really imagine being bundled in the back of that when you were ill. You'd probably get a bit scared, to be honest. I'm not even sure what it is, but it's wow. It's very basic. Oh, there's something in the window. A standard Vanguard from 1952. Wow, reminds me of the old Carry On films. Kind of looks like a Morris Minor at the front, on steroids. Okay, interesting. And a Datsun Cherry. God, everybody was getting these as kids. Yeah.
Because they're actually the first reliable vehicle.
Well, you could pick them up for very little money, and yeah, they were so reliable. At the time, you were talking about, hello, how's Angels are here? But yeah, you could pick them up for very little money, and yeah, they would start in the morning, unlike the Avengers and Marinas, and even my Cortina at the time. Yeah, so yeah, sort of started the death of the British car industry, to be honest. But yeah.
So we've got this to play.
Yes. Yeah, this is the start of the death of the British car industry. Reliable cars that would start in the morning. But that's tidy. Not a lot of rust on it at all. In fact, it goes so far as to say there's not any rust on it. It's not a bit of a repair to the back end, but still very nice. There you go, boy. What about one of those? Wow. That's a bit shiny in your car.
Just a bit.
Very nice. Let's have a lot of money spent on it. A lot of money. Let's have a look inside. a feeling that's the first time I've ever seen one of those.
It's very nice.
Very nice. I could see myself in there. Yeah, it's a little bit of luxury. I couldn't really see anybody in the back there, but I certainly see myself in the front of it.
Yeah.
On your head. MG corner. Used to drive an MGB years ago, rubber bumper one, towing glider trailers everywhere. It's scary as hell. Especially when you've got a wagon. And another XR3. And American Muscle. Very, very shiny Mustang. Very, very shiny. God. So I'm guessing every time you take that out, you have to spend 4 or 5 hours polishing it all up again. Well, that is
I'm seeing this good job. I've got glasses on.
oh, that's properly shiny. That is amazing. Wow. Latest Cortina. The airboxes always used to get me on those.
They look like exhaust.
They look like, I know, they look like exhaust. Very nice.
Yeah. I've had it cut again since, so that's for a day. It has for a day.
Very tidy. Got a feeling this is from Northborough. I used to see it around when we lived there. But, oh, there's dashes. Love those dashes. Just a nice place to be. Very nice place to be. And a left-hand drive. Was it M3?
Yep.
Excellent.
An 80s model, I think.
The exhaust could just about do the fist test. Yeah. Left hooker. Very nice.
It's the M3 Evolutions.
Well, it has got all the script and everything on it, and it's I'm not sure if the mirrors are standard, but I've just noticed those.
I'm just trying to remember because you can get the M3 Evo in one of the games I play, Forza.
Okay.
I'm just trying to remember if they are standard. I remember the mirrors being quite small. I'll tell you what, I won't find out.
Google knows everything. And a nice Carrera that's interesting. You got race numbers on it. I'm not sure if it is a race car. I'm doubting it because there's no roll cage or anything. But an interesting use of stripes and stickers anyway. Yeah. Would I own a Porsche? Not sure. Not sure. But still nice cars. Can't beat a bit of German engineering. Comes from somebody that's driven Audis for years.
I'll tell you they're not standard.
Sorry?
They are not standard.
They're not standard?
The mirrors on the BM.
Ah, okay. Right.
Oh, unless it's another special edition that I don't know about.
Yeah, could do with those brakes on mine. What do you think? Make it stop a bit quicker. Yeah. Ooh. Bit of edge block going on. Gotta love a V8. Yeah, it's for sale.
Have it then.
Almost 18 grand.
See if you can trade your S3 for it.
I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen. That's poverty spec in there, definitely. A few clocks, a few gauges.
That's all you need.
That's all you need. Yeah, you don't need all the fancy stuff.
Massive wheels that probably cost £100,000 to replace by the time they wear out.
The classic slotted mags, those ones. Yeah. I don't even know if you can get those anymore, to be honest, but you don't see a lot of them anymore. They were all the rage years ago. Slotted mags, everything had them. And the Saab Sonic that I followed in. Yeah, I was saying there was somebody on YouTube talking about these a few weeks ago. Might even been this car. It was either Hubnut or it was Adam C. They were following it or passed it on the motorway. And they're extremely rare. only there.
Yeah, here it is.
Yeah, there it is. If it's the same one, I'm kind of assuming it is. I'll have to check the number plate, see if I can find out. But yeah, it sounded quite nice on the way in. On the other side of the truck as well. And yes, well, that is a
muscle.
That's definitely a car I would own. Do love a classic.
The one problem you've had with these in this country is
So yeah, I do like the petrol. Yeah. Oh, classic tyres as well. Oh, they're all traditional. All period correct. Yeah. I'm not sure if I get used to a left-hand driver. I like overtaking too much. It's not very good when half your car's in the outside lane before you can actually see where you're going.
yeah.
But still, got to appreciate it. It's a nice car. Very well.
Mustang, then you'll have to have one of the new ones.
And the classic Citroen ZX XM. I never get these right. I never get these
It wouldn't
right.
be ZX because that was Nissan's
XM or something. I'll get it right in a minute. I'm terrible with the old Citroens. I remember these as a kid. We used to have loads. Well, loads. We used to have about 2 of them in the village. And it always amazed me that when they go around corners, the lights followed them. Yeah, it didn't say on the back. Oh, that's made me look slightly thick then. But it's a Super D5 apparently. But XM or something rings a bell, but I could be wrong. But I do remember these as a kid. Go on, Google it.
Go on.
Oh, having a wine dance with your back window. DS. Okay, definitely a DS then. There you go, we got there in the end.
Which you should have known about because you've got all the new DS1s, DS2s and DS3s.
This is true. Again, nice and tidy. I know again a guy I follow, Hubnut's one of his favourite cars. And that is, particularly tidy. An interesting noise, as I remember. All sound a little bit, I'm not going to say farty, but sort of have that kind of citrony sound at the back of them. And of course, got a Beetle. Oh, hello. It's just turned up. Oh, Lambo just turned up. We'll have a look at that in a minute.
If it comes in. So all these old cars, I'm not going in there with my new one.
Got a nice tidy Beetle there.
No, I think it has come in.
And a nice tidy console. And a nice, just right for today, nice Merc convertible. Yeah. I'm definitely impressed how much is here today. We've not even seen half it yet. And a ragtop Beetle, traditional kind of ragtop.
Oh, the Lambo's going, I think.
Oh, you get it? Sounds nice.
Isn't that the one that we saw the other minute? I'm just thinking.
I think it is, yeah.
Oh no, is it parked up?
I think it might have parked up. We'll get a look at that in a minute, yeah.
Let's do that. There's an MP4 over there as well.
Yeah, I saw that on the way in. Yeah, it looks a bit like a hot tub. Like a hot tub cover. That
So
is,
what you're saying is we should just drive one of these into the back garden, and when you get bored of it, just drive it back out again.
I'm sure people have made hot tubs out of them, definitely. But, yeah, it's weird the way they used to make convertibles years ago, but functional, did the job, and most of these sort of things ended up in California, so it didn't matter because the roof was never up anyway. There you go. Oh, nice old Bel Air. I know not the one, but also reminds me of the Christine films and stuff like that. Same sort of principle. Oh, that is a beautiful paint job.
And everything has to have some kind of a jet on it.
Yes. Yeah, that is a hood ornament and a half, that one.
Yeah. It's got a bit of the, I'm just trying to think what it is. Blackbird.
Yeah. Typically American, isn't it? Over the top.
Yeah, I can't remember what its designation was.
No.
I just remember it as Blackbird.
Yeah. Very nice.
I say B52, but that was a bomber.
I'll tell you what, you wouldn't want to see that coming towards you. After you were standing in the road. Good old Chevy truck.
Well, to be fair, if you did, you'd just duck under it.
Yeah, just lay down on the ground.
Just like, oh, limbo time.
Yeah, let it go over the top of you. Nice. And I'm not going to. Yeah, I think it's a Marcos. I was going to say Marcos, but I wasn't 100% sure. But again,
I believe it's a Mantis.
a kit car I remember from my youth again. One of my first jobs was as a panel beater and sprayer, and the guy was mad on kit cars. He used to build them all the time. So Marcos was one of them we built.
Hey, you want a kit car? Look behind you.
Oh yes, an MR2. We've seen this before. In fact, I've never really shown this one. That's probably because it's always filthy. Clean it up, boy. So it has got a. Go on, introduce us to your engine. What's the engine in this one?
Standard 2 litre.
Yeah, all right. Now let's be truthful about this, shall we?
3 litre V6 from 96 Toyota Camry from America.
And its model number is?
What, the engine?
Yes.
It's 3VZFE.
There you go.
So one of the weaker ones, well, not the weaker one, but one of the less powerful ones, let's say that.
Yes. But it has been slightly. Nothing done to it at all.
No. Just the exhaust.
It does need a good polish up again, so me and the boy I think need to get the polishing mop out very soon. But RX 8 seats, standard steering wheel, Kenwood stereo, yeah. Short shifty, you can hardly see it. Hoofing Gretbig, let's get in here. You ain't going to see that. It's Hoofing Gretbig bass speakers to massage you. And yeah, it's starting to go a little bit pink again. We really need to get some work on that.
Yeah.
But
Need to wrap it. Won't go pink that way.
needs a bit of work. Needs a little bit of welding doing on it.
Yeah.
To get it through next year's MOT. Came in with advisories this year, so need to do a little bit of work on it, but still going strong after 30.
It's 26 years old.
26 years old. Still going strong. And I've got to have a Subaru at meet.
Oh yeah.
It's not a meet without a Subaru. With Scooby-Doo on the front. A Jensen, I believe. Yes. Again, tidy. Very. There's some really nice cars here today. They're totally original. I'm going to stick my head inside these because
They're all the ones that are scared to come out normally.
yeah, you can see in there, but yeah, very, very, very tidy. I like that. It kind of also reminded me of a blown up Spitfire. Not literally blown up, but a Spitfire that's sort of kind of on steroids.
I mean, the Spitfire had no problems blowing itself up anyway, didn't it?
Yeah, a few of them landed up by the roadside. And good old Moggy. There you go, the inside of a Moggy. That is poverty spec.
Unlike this thing.
Unlike this, which hasn't been here before,
Properly
and
British.
is wow. That's all you can really say, isn't it? I mean, God, down to the paintwork for a start. I mean, amazing, truly amazing. Talking of Spitfires,
Speaking of.
so did that Lambo end up parking up?
Yeah, it's over there.
Right, let's have a quick walk up there because I want to see this muscle car as well.
Yeah, that's what it's here
So we got nice Triumph Spitfire there. Forgot how small they were.
Just looking at that, I'm pretty sure that's what that Performante that was at the other league.
Yeah. Nice Shelby. Just scanning across there. A few cars. We've got the Maserati parts up there. We've got. Oh, I'm going to get run over, yeah, because I'm good at that. We've got. What's the maker of this? There's so many of these things, I can never keep up with them.
You'll Caterham,
We've got Robin Hood, Westfield.
maybe.
There you go, it's got a Westfield sticker. It must be a Westfield. Lovely old Landy up there as well, I love those. MGB. Classic old Lotus again. Yes, 130 with metal flake going on. Very nice. Unusual and very nice. Typical 70s. Seen the ambulance already. So we're going to have a little bit of a walk up here. That's the Healy. That is, again, very, very nice car. Very tidy. Such a lot of tidy cars here.
Yeah.
Oh, nearly dropped it. I forgot to put the strap around my wrist. It's quite incredible how many tidy cars we've got here today.
Yeah.
It really is. But obviously this is the bit we've walked all the way up here for. We are now going to have a quick walk past the BMW, which I think was here last time, if I remember. But yeah, this is what we've walked up for.
Something a bit special.
And just educate me, what is it?
Looking at it, I believe it's the Huracan Performante,
Okay.
which is one of the. It did for a long while hold the record at the Nürburgring, being the fastest car. Which I believe I'm right. Looking at the side, it's got Performante on the side of it. So,
You are right. Yeah, that is.
and if I remember rightly, it held the Nürburgring record for about a month or 2 months, and then I think it was the Porsche 911 GT2 that took it off.
Okay.
I might be wrong there, so someone can correct it, I'm sure. But
No, believe me, I'm probably as wrong as you are today. So,
there might have been something that came before the GT2, but I'm pretty sure, unless something else has come and beaten it, that the GT2 is currently the holder.
I think what you need to do though is be careful because it might still be a bit warm. But you've definitely got to do the fist test on those exhausts.
You don't even need to. Your whole camera's going to fit in there.
Look at that, it is a bit warm, so I'm not going near, but that is definitely the fist test, and it passes.
Yeah.
Definitely. Gets dirty quick. It shows how much downforce it's got now. Dirt is kicking out the back, but it's just extending the old.
It's a good old plane.
That's the it's the people that jump out of perfectly good aeroplanes. Bless them. I'm just going to extend the pole a little bit because I want to get over the top there.
Very nice.
Something about a glass covering an engine hiding behind it that just gets you all excited.
Yeah, I think I need something like that on mine.
I think you need to buy this car.
There's always one.
Yeah, I don't have about £500,000. Again, probably wrong on the pricing. I'm sure it's not far
A
off.
lot more money you've got in the bank, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Number plate's illegal.
Yeah, don't worry too much about that. You ain't going to get caught.
Exactly.
I would love to see the scissor doors in action as well. Are there scissors? Yeah, there are scissors on this, aren't there?
I don't think they are. Not the
They're not?
Huracan.
Ah.
No, the Huracan doesn't have scissors.
Oh.
Only the Aventador does.
Okay.
Unless they changed it on this, but yeah, I'm pretty sure these don't.
Stick the camera in there and see what it picks up. Probably not a lot, but there you go. That was worth the walk up there. And a nice land yacht to finish off at this end, and then we'll walk back up. There's a load more that are actually in the main part. Yeah, I think again under restoration. I love that front end. I mean, stacking headlights up like that. Any America could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if that has a little bit of love and care and a nice paint job, it's going to come up really nice. But again, probably all original, so maybe it's worth more its original state that is fully restored. Who knows?
It's always funny you find that all the American cars tend to be bigger than the actual estates here in England.
That is, that's massive.
Yeah.
So at least when you look at that, I mean, to be honest, the Lamborghini is a big car.
Yeah.
But when you look at that against the Lamborghini, this looks like something that would tow. But, wow. Carbon storage brakes as well, yeah?
Yep. Feeling that the wheels might be carbon as well.
Titanium, I would say.
They'll either be that or carbon.
Yeah. But yeah, carbon fibres all round. Wow.
I just know that they definitely don't weigh very much.
I can't
Those
imagine,
brakes definitely stop you.
I can't imagine, well, yeah, the brakes on the back are bigger than mine on the front of my car. But I can't imagine there's a lot of weight to it either. Is it carbon fibre shell? Or is it monocoque?
I think it's monocoque, but it's sort of half carbon. But I can't remember 100%.
Very nice. Alright, let's have another walk back here. I think there's a few cars leaving now.
Porsche's going.
Yeah. Do you like the sound of those?
noise.
Not a bad noise at all. Yeah, quite like that.
A lot of people say that my car sounds like an old Porsche. I'm like, really?
I suppose with the induction noise and that, yeah, it would sound like the original Porsches. Porsches have never been big on turbos until sort of recently, really. Yeah, I mean, some of the older ones did, but they were more natural aspirated than turbos.
Yeah.
I am gonna, if I get a chance, I'm gonna. In fact, I'll do it now. I'm gonna go over here and have a quick look at this.
Oh yeah, there it is.
In fact, I'm gonna stick my head in this first of all, with a leopard skin and everything going on. So that's a Buick, I believe. Again, wow, it's the grill. I wouldn't want to manhandle that on my own. I bet it weighs a ton.
Yeah.
5 years or so.
Nice sound.
Can't really laugh 'cause it's really an old car and hard to drive, I'm sure.
We're moving. I think it might need a bit of a tune up. A little bit out of cards. Still a good sound though. Taking it nice and easy. Oh, is that a... Oh, you can smell that. Yeah, it smells worse than yours. That's the Maserati, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't know the model, but Maserati will do. We'll move off the road, I think.
I want to say Quattroporte, but I don't think that is.
No, I don't think it is. Sounds nice though.
It's a V8, that's for sure.
Will he hoof it? A little bit. Right, let's have a wander around because we've still got quite a few cars to look at. And a lot of bikes. A lot of bikes here today.
Yeah, great day for it.
Oh, beautiful day. Couldn't ask for a better. I mean,
I think I've got a bit of a gallery around my car.
yeah, sun, blue sky. Oh, actually, over this way, if you look in my glove box, there's some antihistamine. Piriton or something. There you go. I'll just go and have a quick walk down the front here. Passed by them earlier. The water boy's gone to my car. Oh, MG for sale. Nice colour, like that. There we go. And the Cosworth we saw earlier. Again, lots of water sol on that. Very nice.
Yeah, and locked.
And someone breaking into my car.
One tablet.
Yeah, one tablet, that's all you need. I
Always read the label.
I can't help you with a drink, but if you want to go in there, I haven't got any money either.
Gone.
Yeah, excellent.
I need no drink.
So, while we're here,
Wait, shut your glove box.
yeah, shut the glove box.
This is basically
A little bit different to Mr. Quinn's Type R. Type R? GTR? Type R, that was me. But
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the one I've seen around quite often.
yeah, same wheels as James's. Same sort of exhaust.
Well, it's going to be.
Well, I don't know, some of you people change the exhaust, don't they? And make them ridiculously loud, but I think standard they do sound nice anyway. But again,
It definitely passed the fist test, that's for sure.
oh definitely. But do you want to try it? Quick fist test?
No.
No? Okay.
I think we've seen it plenty of times.
Okay, we'll do the fist test. Yep, that's definitely a pass. Yeah, we had a couple of rides in these, haven't we?
Yeah.
I think James is now, he's pushing 640, something like that.
Something along those lines.
Which is
I've had a
ridiculous.
race with it and lost.
Yeah, lost badly, but it's been to Litchfield a few times.
Yeah.
I've got a friend.
Hey! Thanks for change.
I've got an S3 friend. Excellent.
Is it going to have about the same power?
Dunno. Hey, look, I like the wheels. Do you think you notice if I swap the wheels with mine?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I've got to stick my camera in here because I like those wheels. They look really nice on mine. So don't leave your car for any length of time.
That one, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, my wheels either need a refurb or they need taking off.
Yeah,
Little bit scratched. Yeah, they're nice, I like those. And they're the proper size. Trouble with those, they're off the TT.
Yeah.
And the stand's there by 15 as well.
Yeah, no, it's got the right offset and stuff.
Yeah, so I keep catching the rims. Pains me every time. So we've got, oh, Cobra time. Again, one of my boyhood dreams. Also wanted to build one of these in my garage, but never had a garage big enough. Wow. Okay. Not
Something's
expected.
telling me that that's not standard.
An LS engine in a Cobra, that was unexpected. Usually you open the bonnet up and expect to see a Rover V8, but wow. So that much power, that much, let's add fiberglass body onto those back tyres.
They're fairly wide.
They're fairly wide, but no weight.
How much are they?
All the weight on the front.
255.
Yeah.
Is that two? Yeah, 255. That's not
So
actually.
when it
that wide.
rains, you go everywhere, crab style.
Well, you've got to think. This is probably, let's say, around 400 horsepower. To be fair, mine's around 200. I've got 235 tyres. Actually, no, I think they're 245 tyres on the back. These are only 10 bigger.
Yeah, but there's no weight on the back end. You've got all the more weight on the back end.
There's that as well.
This has got all the weight over the headlights like an Audi.
Yeah. Something tells me it's going to be uncontrollable.
Yeah,
and never going to.
it's going down the road sideways in the winter. Piss test, quick piss test.
Fail.
Oh, yeah, we'll give that one a shady. It's not quite a piss test.
Fail.
Fail, okay, fail.
Fail.
Give it thumbs down then. Thumbs down. Oh, fail.
He's a massive single exit.
And the old mobile. Yeah, that's the point. It's very unusual to see the exhaust out the back. Usually on side pipes. God, proper old Landjack. I still can't get over that. An LS engine. That is... wow. Yeah, totally unexpected. Totally. But again, nice car. Little old Wolseley. Again, used to see these buzzing around in my younger days. And a Haldane. What's a Haldane? You ever heard of one?
What's that?
Haldane. I'm going to guess, and I might be completely wrong, the Q plate, that is a Kit Kat. Years ago, when it was the old configuration, like A3 numbers and that, they used to put them on Q plates to let you know they're either imported or they're a Kit Kat. So I'm not sure what it's based on, but let's have a look at the clock, see if that gives it away.
I mean, looking at the rivets, it's probably a Kit Kat, yes.
The clock say to me Herald, so it's probably a Triumph Herald engine in there, or based on the Triumph Herald. A lot were back then. That's my guess. And again, another Cobra.
Now, this is probably what
With
you're expecting, usually.
Proper side pipes.
You'll like the headers on board it, I think they do.
Yes. Nice big American muscle in there. That's so small now.
Yeah.
Now I've seen that LS in there, that looks so small. But again, look old V8.
These are like.
Yes. Yeah, I think of all the American cars I could have.
I'd have one.
Yeah, definitely have one. Yeah,
Probably
even
kill
without,
myself, but-
even without an old Cutlass or something like that, some big old lanyard, but yeah, for speed, definitely. Definitely.
Well, this is where that engine should be.
I'm not sure about the passenger too much. But, yeah,
Active handling.
active handling. Oh dear.
All over the place.
They're actually giving you a choice to make it handle worse. That's another button you want to be using. I'm not going to do it on this because I respect the guy's car, but I also remember when you push the back bumpers on this, they deflect by about 3 or 4 centimetres.
Yeah.
You fist testing that one?
Don't need to, that one's a pass.
Is it a pass? Is it? Oh, I don't know. Just a pass. We'll give that a thumbs up.
It's got quad exhaust, you can't fail it anyway.
Should we do a fist test on that one?
I think you're better off doing the fingering test on that one, to be honest.
Let's do a twig test.
That one's definitely a fist
Yeah.
test.
But I have to say, I'm still got a soft spot for the old minis. I certainly hold much more kudos than newer cars around, but big old Merc. So what else we got? Little old mini over here that's had a bit of scaffolding going on. And a little bit of stripping going on, and it does look like it is, or has been, a proper race car at some
You can
point.
see the headlights are crossed out, so
I think looking at the grille and everything, it kind of looks like a 1275 GT. But it's definitely been stripped and prepared for racing. Side winders kind of give it away as well. Ear defenders give it away. Fire extinguisher system.
still not going to pass the fist test.
But it sounds really nice. I like the reversing light.
Or is that reverse, or is that a
extra brake lights?
could be?
Yeah, it could be an extra brake light.
Maybe it's a drifter.
Maybe for racing you've got to have the extra brake light.
I think you've got to have one a little bit higher.
Okay, not standard wheels. Not sure quite what they are. Kind of look like old BMW wheels. Interesting. One of the first cars that the Recaros were standardly used with. Getting a little blast from my youth. And then it's an ST though. Got 2 litre lump in it. Out the newer ones.
RS.
What are the wheels?
OZs. They're OZ motors.
Fooled me.
That's what it's all about.
That's better. That's what they should have come with originally.
Don't rattle.
No, CVH engines are always a horrible thing, but yeah, I would imagine it perked it up a little bit.
Yes. Yes. So the bloody lease.
Yeah,
Putting out about 180 brake horse.
let's just face it, for no limited slip diff, or has he got limited? No.
No.
That's about right for them tyres and wheels then.
Yeah. He wanted them on like that.
Yeah, that's nice, fits in there well.
There ain't much
I had to
room
beat
to
it.
put it like that. When
Yeah.
something goes a bit
Yeah.
wrong down there, it's like
I know that feeling.
a lot's got to come out.
We slammed the V6 in his MR2 and that's the same.
Oh yeah.
What you got in yours?
V6 3 litre.
Oh, yeah.
Not very roomy in there.
It's not bad, but you do have to take a few
Did
bits off to get
it
to the
break,
seats
or was that just a bit of indulgence?
It's like
I
you're
use it rock, don't they?
Got airline cracks in it all over, so
Yeah.
while we was messing about, we just
That was a good chat. An original one, unlike the one that fooled me last time we came here. Look at that. And not much oil on it. Oh yes. Probably do 100 mile an hour, the push, but you couldn't stop very quick. But again, can't beat a classic bike. Or a classic trial bike. What's that, the M5?
That's a steak.
That's almost the fist test there as well, isn't it? Yeah, I do like them in the state, the M5. They just don't look like an M5, which is what I like. I like stealth. And,
I did 260.
lots of chrome. God, I don't like cleaning my bike, so I don't know how to cope with that.
You had a race car on it.
Very nice. I do like the look of a Harley. I've never driven one. I think I should, just to see if I like them. I can't make my mind up whether I want one or not.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of angry comments there. Said driven the bike, you ride a bike.
Alright, whatever. Yeah, that's the kind of thing I like riding. grew up
Don't
on
clean it.
I grew up on trolley bikes, and I kind of miss trolley bikes. I mean, I've got the ZX9R at the moment, but
Well, like you can see, you can keep them dirty. They'll leak oil all over the place, but it doesn't matter.
yeah, exactly. And slightly modified.
Only a little bit.
Yeah, that's had some money spent on it. Again, do like the Triumphs. Wow,
BM.
a BM with drop handlebars. That's unusual, taking a touring bike and putting drops on it. Interesting. These are the ones I personally don't get. These bobbers, they call them, or something like that. I mean, I like the look of them, don't get me wrong, but I can't see how riding those is comfortable. I really can't. But
Well, they've got suspension on the seat, so probably because they need it.
yeah, well, it's a solid frame, isn't it? Yeah, it's like suspension on the back. I don't think it's a swing arm in there. Oh, might be wrong. There's a swing arm in there. Yeah. I know some of them are solid frames. But, oh, I smell bacon sandwiches. But here's stuff from my youth. The Z1300. And the Cracky 750. This is the one I saw coming in. It sounded very, very nice. Very nice.
And you say bike Harley, so these bikes definitely.
Yes, well, Triumphs definitely. As much as you replace the seals on them, you'll never stop them leaking. Which one? Oh, that one. It's two-stroke. Two-strokes always leak oil. They blow it out of the exhaust. Now, do you recall back many years ago where I had one of these sitting in my garage? One that I bought as a basket case and did it? Yeah, because this is the one you got up on this pedal and you realise that the ignition switch is on the other side. Right? Where is it? The ignition switch. Oh, it's on there. On mine, the ignition switch is on the side. So you got it on that pedal there, sat on the seat, turned the ignition switch on, put it in gear obviously, and then push the starter button, thinking you was going to start it.
Nice.
And it fell on you.
Nice.
Not so nice. You did that with two bikes, the second one fell on top of you.
You had a very secure one then, if it's got the pedal down, it still starts.
No, well, that's 70s technology for you. There is none.
Technology.
Mike's PSI.
And then when he got ill,
It's,
so I'm going to give it up.
yeah,
I'm making that money anyway.
just love the sound of a two-stroke. It's rubber. So that's a fair bit of the bike corner. We've still got some more up here. We'll have a quick look to see what else has turned up. So we started up, sounds quite nice. Yeah, a nice Harley kettlebell. Shelby's on it. Yeah, it's certainly nice to see a mixture of old and new kicking about. Yeah, some nice stuff. And the classic RD. Again, a bike of my youth. Had the 250 for a little while, but never got up to the 400. But back in the day, 400 two-stroke, wow. Over the bike and a half, they used to shift. Yeah. Used to seize up on a regular basis, but we still used to shift. Probably still do today.
No.
Very nice. It just seems so strange nowadays as well, seeing single disc brakes. Saying that, even on newer ones. Not all the twin. Wow. Look at the sound of it. Yeah, that is something you expect to see drawn on the side. It's so nice.
Do you believe that's straight line?
Yeah. And the motors are off. Ding, 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 ding. Right, I think we've almost done everything. Again, not sure what's turned up. Let's have a quick look in here. Nothing too out of the ordinary there, but still looking nice, Nick. Oh. There's a lot of things seem to be starting up and leaving now. That's the LS Cobra going by the looks of it. I'm going to watch this go because I've got a feeling this may sound quite nice. But, yeah, one hell of a turnout today, definitely. Chevy chucks off. Yeah, quite a lot of people are disappearing now. So probably hang around just for a few minutes, yeah, and get some of the noises and smells of people leaving. But certainly want to see this Cobra go because, yeah, that is very unassuming to hear it. But I can imagine as he guns it, that's going to sound quite nice.
If he guns it.
If he guns it, yeah. Oh no, took it nice and easy.
Oh, there's cars around, he can't exactly hit them.
I'm not sure he's oh no, it's just left the indicator. Let's take back.
You going? Yeah, thanks for coming then. Yeah, can you get a flyer for Darwin? Yeah, okay. Alright. Yeah, let's move on the grass. Yeah. You want to go on the grass?
Wow, that under the place work a little bit. Ooh. Oh, that's just showing off now. I'm going to move across here a little bit.
seems to be trying to squeeze through a very tight space. Don't get why he didn't just go out that way. Yeah. Obviously he has his reasons. Maybe the dip. Or maybe he wants some more time to charge it. Maybe he's not got a great team, so I think you could have manipulated it out there, to be honest. Making it very easy. This is the problem, only old people can afford them and they never drive them properly. Something like that. I'm going to move over here. Seems to be a... see this alright. Oh yeah. Don't know when that turned up, but yeah. No, I don't. Let's have a quick walk up there then. Let's have a quick look at the R8. Schoolboys. That's an animal. I don't think the airfield is big enough. It looks like a little mini 1000 engine. Is it mini? It's got something on the top there. Can't quite tell. I think it actually is a Reliant engine. Hubnut would love that. Interesting. She's off. Yeah. As it looks like is the S2000. Yeah. Yeah, but a little further up here, sneaky little R8. I have to say, one of my favourite cars. Mini's off. Interesting number plate. I don't know if that's legal. Not entirely sure if it's legal. Oh, hello. Sorry, in your way. Toyota friend. There's a Medical. Just an XKR. That's easy. Oh yes. I think the XKR's going into the grassy area. Yeah. Or is it? No? Or is it? I'm not quite sure what he's doing to be honest. No, me neither. Oh, I'm going to take a slow walk back up here again so we can catch some more going. Didn't notice the bell earlier. Yeah, so starting to thin out a little bit now. Yeah. Definitely worth a trip down this morning, definitely.
relatively quiet for a Subaru.
Yeah. Is it going to be ones where he takes off and it just goes? No,
relatively sensible. But had a lot worse.
I think it sounds better when it's quiet.
Oh, look, there's a red MR2.
I'll probably move it in.
It's the only one here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can move it over, couldn't you? Oh,
Turning circle working.
back it over there.
Take trees.
So, I think that's about it.
Yeah.
So, quite an enjoyable day then.
Very busy one.
Very busy day, yeah. Very good. I think for now I'll say goodbye and probably try and catch a few more as I leave. See you in a bit.
Bye bye.
Well, just leaving now. We've been talking a lot. I missed half of it, but yeah, there's a lot of the bikes are going. We're keeping here. How does that become legal in the UK?
My question is, how's it legal in California? Because they've got all those exhaust laws now, haven't they?
We moved the MR2, so that's there. And that's had a lot of interest today, hasn't it? The old V6 standing there. Had a lot of people asking about it.
So, easy to do.
It wasn't that bad a job, to be honest.
The wiring's the hardest part, but I think that's with any car, really.
Yeah. So, yeah. There's a few bits left. S3 friends are still here. Friends! What a gorgeous day. But I'll be honest, it's getting probably near time to go back and
Have an Easter egg.
Sunday. Have an Easter egg isn't a bad idea, yeah. Because it is Easter Sunday, definitely. Yeah. I've got lots of little jobs to do, so I might have to do a few. I know the missus is probably going to have to go to the hospital to see her auntie today, but it leaves me a little bit of time. Maybe I'll go flying. Maybe I'll do a video of flying today as well. Get the drone out for a change.
Go for it.
Ooh, it's what they call in America, Miatas.
Yes, Miata.
Yeah, it's an MX. I do like them.
Yeah.
Nice buzzy exhaust on it as well. That sounds quite cute. The 21st of April, a bank holiday Sunday. Not a bad turnout at all. Quite nice. So, I'm going to leave now. The boy has literally just left. And see what else the day brings. Thanks for joining us today.